Okay, good morning students. Last time we stopped at EMF of a cell. Last time we stopped at EMF of a cell. In previous class I said there are two main characteristics of cell. One is EMF and another one is internal resistance of a cell. One is EMF of a cell, another one is internal resistance of a cell. These are the two important characteristics of a cell. कौन से भी सेल है उसको आइडेंटिफाई करना बोले तो देर आर टू characteristics. The first one is EMF of a cell and second one is internal resistance of a cell. In previous class we discussed EMF of a cell, electromotive force, EMF of a cell. Okay, last time we discussed what we said EMF of a cell हम discuss कर रहे थे. क्या discuss कर रहे थे EMF of a cell में? Okay, potential difference between the two electrodes of a cell in open circuit. In which state? Open circuit means current we are not drawing. Whatever PD measured between the positive electrode and negative electrode in open circuit, that potential difference we call EMF of a cell. Fine. EMF of a cell, electromotive force. This means EMF is really a force. This means EMF is a really a force. This means EMF is a really a force. No, it is not a force. It is a misnomer. By mistake they given the name as electromotive force. It is not a force. Misnomer बोलते हैं उसको. क्या बोलते हैं? Misnomer. MISNOMER. EMF is not a force. EMF is not a force. है क्या फिर? It is energy or energy spent or work is done in transferring unit positive charge over complete circuit. Okay, EMF is not a force. EMF is not force. What actually it is, the energy, by supplying energy it motivates the charges to flow with some force. यहाँ पे charge flow होते हैं with some force. Who motivates? Whatever energy we are supplying. From where we are getting that energy? We are getting that energy from cell. Their conversion of chemical energy into electrical energy. There exactly what happens? Conversion of chemical energy into electrical energy. This energy motivates the charge flow with some force. That's why the word comes EMF. This means EMF is not a force. EMF is not a force. What actually? It is the energy spent or work done per unit charge. It is the energy spent or work done per unit charge. Okay? This energy or this work done motivates the charge flow with some force. That's why name comes EMF. Okay, fine. Now the second characteristic property of cell is internal resistance of a cell. Symbol is small r. Internal resistance of a cell, symbol is small r. In the electrolyte substance, the opposition offered by electrolyte substance for the flow of current between the two electrodes, that opposition only we call internal resistance of a cell. The name itself indicates internal resistance. Internal electrolyte के अंदर ही opposition रहता, electrolyte के अंदर ही opposition रहता, किसको? करंट को. किसके? between two electrodes. That effective opposition we call internal resistance of a cell. Symbol is smaller, of course, as it is. External resistance means capital R. Whenever you are connecting a cell, see, this is a battery. Okay, this is battery, this is plus, this is minus, characterized by what? EMF, characterized by EMF, comma R. This is external resistance. What is the symbol for external resistance? Capital R. This is EMF, comma internal resistance. The resistance or effective opposition offered by the electrolyte of a cell to the flow of current between its electrodes is called internal resistance of the cell. What is internal resistance of the cell? The resistance or effective opposition offered by, कौन ऑफर करते? electrolyte of a cell to the flow of current between its electrodes is called internal resistance of a cell. Very simple thing. In an electrolytic cell, what exactly happens? In an electrolytic cell, what happens? The opposition offered by, the opposition or the resistance meaning itself opposition offered by electrolyte substance for the flow of current between its two electrodes, positive electrode to negative electrode, करंट फ्लो होने के लिए अपोज करते हैं. इलेक्ट्रोलाइट इटसेल्फ, हु इज अपोजिंग? इलेक्ट्रोलाइट इटसेल्फ. नॉट ओनली दिस एक्सटर्नल रेजिस्टेंस, इलेक्ट्रोलाइट ही अपोज करते हैं. अगर एक्सटर्नल रेजिस्टेंस अपोज करे तो वो तो कैपिटल आर है. Electrolyte substance itself opposes the flow of current between its two electrodes. That internal opposition, that effective opposition we call internal resistance of a cell. Okay, very simple thing. You see, the resistance or effective opposition offered by the electrolyte of a cell to the flow of current between its electrodes is called internal resistance of a cell. बहुत सिंपल है. यहाँ पे पॉजिटिव इलेक्ट्रोड है, यहाँ पे नेगेटिव इलेक्ट्रोड है. करंट फ्लो होते हैं यहाँ पे. हाउ मच करंट इज फ्लोइंग? कैपिटल आई. फॉर दिस करंट the electrolyte substance opposes the flow of current between its positive electrode to negative electrode. The electrolyte solution itself opposes the flow of current between its two electrode. दो electrodes के बीच में current flow होने के लिए electrolyte oppose करते. This internal opposition itself we call internal resistance of a cell. Simple है. इलेक्ट्रोलाइट में जब भी करंट फ्लो होता पॉजिटिव इलेक्ट्रोड से नेगेटिव इलेक्ट्रोड, पॉजिटिव इलेक्ट्रोड से नेगेटिव इलेक्ट्रोड जब भी करंट फ्लो होता बिटवीन पॉजिटिव इलेक्ट्रोड टू नेगेटिव इलेक्ट्रोड, द अपोजिशन ऑफर्ड बाय इलेक्ट्रोलाइट इटसेल्फ. इलेक्ट्रोलाइट खुद अपोज करते किसको? करंट फ्लो होने को. किससे? बिटवीन पॉजिटिव इलेक्ट्रोड टू नेगेटिव इलेक्ट्रोड. द अपोजिशन ऑफर्ड बाय इलेक्ट्रोलाइट इटसेल्फ वी कॉल इंटरनल रेजिस्टेंस ऑफ ए सेल. यस, बीइंग ए रेजिस्टेंस इट इज मेजर्ड इन ओम. Being a resistance, the SI unit is ohm. And what is the symbol? Small r. What is the symbol for internal resistance? Small r is a symbol for internal resistance. What are the factors on which internal resistance of a cell depends? This thing they will ask usually in the NEET and JEE. What are the factors on which internal resistance of a cell depends? The first thing, internal resistance of a cell depends on nature of the electrolyte. Internal resistance of a cell depends on nature of the electrolyte, whether it is concentrated or diluted. This is the internal resistance is directly proportional to concentration of electrolyte. More concentration, more internal resistance. Less concentration, less internal resistance. This means internal resistance and concentration, they are directly proportional. This means concentration of the electrolyte solution and internal resistance, they are directly proportional. Second factor, distance between the electrodes. More distance, more internal resistance. Less distance, less internal resistance. R is internal resistance of a cell is directly proportional to distance between the two electrodes. Internal resistance of a cell is directly proportional to distance between the two electrodes. More distance, more internal resistance. Less distance, less internal resistance. Now, what is the next fourth factor? R is inversely proportional to A. What is A? Common area of the electrodes immersed in a electrolytic solution. Okay, let us see. This is one container. This is one container. यहाँ पे क्या है? एक कंटेनर है. This is one container. Okay. This is one container. We have electrolytic substance. We have electrolytic substance like NaOH, sodium hydroxide, electrolytic solution. Electrolytic solution आप electrochemistry में पढ़ते. And here you take positive electrode. Here you take negative electrode. Where is the common area? This is common area. Okay. Area more, internal resistance less. Area less, internal resistance is more. This means R and A. What is a common area of the electrodes immersed in electrolyte? What is a common area of electrodes immersed in a common area of electrodes, positive electrode, negative electrode immersed in a electrolyte? This is A. Internal resistance and A, they are inversely proportional. More common area, less internal resistance. Less common area, more internal resistance. This means R and A, they are inversely proportional. Now what happens? R, internal resistance and temperature of electrolyte. Internal resistance and temperature of electrolyte, they are inversely proportional. If temperature of electrolyte is more, internal resistance is less. If temperature of electrolyte is less, internal resistance is more. This means internal resistance of a cell and temperature of electrolyte, they are inversely proportional. इसका मतलब क्या है? Suppose यहाँ पे 50 डिग्री सेल्सियस है. 50 degrees Celsius. We have internal resistance, let us say 4 ohm. Let us say 4 ohm. At 50 degrees Celsius temperature of electrolytic solution. What is 50 degree here? 50 degrees Celsius is the temperature of electrolytic solution. यहाँ पे 50 degree Celsius क्या है? 50 degree Celsius is the temperature of electrolytic solution at which resistance is how many ohm? 4 ohm. Now you increase to 80. इसको 80 degree Celsius करो. Now when you increase the temperature of electrolytic solution, when you increase the temperature of electrolytic solution from 50 to 80 degrees Celsius, then internal resistance will reduce from 4 ohm to, let us say, what you call 1.5 ohm. What do you observe? You observe as you increase the temperature of electrolytic solution, internal resistance of a cell decreases. This means R and temperature of electrolytic solution, they are inversely proportional. That is the most important point you have to remember. Internal resistance increases as the temperature of electrolyte decreases. Okay. Now, what happens? Internal resistance of a freshly prepared cell is usually low, but its value increases as we draw more and more current from it. Very simple thing you can see here. Okay, you can see the shell. In the shell, what happens when it is new? When it is new, freshly prepared cell. When it is new, what happens? Its internal resistance is less, potential difference is more. 1.5 volt रहते. Now how much is PD? Potential difference ये one shell का कितना है? 1.5 volt. 1.5 volt. Newly prepared, freshly prepared cell whose internal resistance is less, potential difference is more. As we draw current 1 day, 10 days, 20 days, 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, continuously when we use this cell, what happens? Internal resistance increases, पोटेंशियल डिफरेंस डिक्रीजेस. शुरू में 1.5 वोल्ट दिखता था, बाद में हम शेल वीक हुआ बोलते, 1.5 से 1 बताता, 1 से जो है 0.65 वोल्ट बताता, बाद में 0.5 बताता, बाद में 0.4 वोल्ट बताता. इसका मतलब क्या है? In the beginning, internal resistance of a cell is less, potential difference is more. As days are over, more and more current we are drawing. ज़्यादा कंज्यूम करते जाते, ज़्यादा शेल को यूज करते जाते. That time what happens? Internal resistance smaller increases, potential difference decreases. So this is the most important thing you have to remember. The internal resistance of a freshly prepared cell is usually low, but its value increases as we draw more and more currents from it. In the beginning, R value is less. शुरू में नया shell रह जाओ, freshly prepared cell. Internal resistance is less, potential difference is more. Internal resistance is less, potential difference is more. As days are over, we are drawing current from this particular shell. We observed that. What we observed? Internal resistance increases, potential difference decreases. Smaller value increase होता, potential difference value क्या होता? Decrease होता. Okay? That's why शुरू में 1.5 वोल्ट बताते, जैसे जैसे यूज करते हो गए 1 वोल्ट आते, 1 वोल्ट से बाद में क्या आते? 0.75, 0.75 से 0.6. तो शेल पुराना होते जाते टाइम पीडी क्या होता है? डिक्रीज होता, स्मॉलर वैल्यू इंक्रीज होता. शेल नया रहे जब पीडी ज्यादा रहता, इंटरनल रेजिस्टेंस कम रहता. शेल पुराने हुए जब क्या होता? PD will be less, internal resistance is more. That is the most important point we want to say. Next, third point, important point, terminal potential difference. Terminal potential difference denoted by V. Terminal potential difference denoted by V. What is the difference between EMF and terminal potential difference? Now this cell is connected or not connected, whether it is in open circuit or closed circuit. Now it is open circuit. यहाँ पे वायर से हम कनेक्शन दिया है क्या? यहाँ पे वायर से कनेक्शन नहीं दिया. This means any current we are drawing from this cell, we are not drawing any current from this cell. That's why now we have to say cell is in open circuit. यहाँ पे cell क्या है? Open circuit है, connection नहीं दिए. Then EMF we can say potential difference between positive electrode and negative electrode, we can say EMF. Now when we can say terminal potential difference of a cell? Now when you put this cell in a remote control, when you put this cell in a remote control, at the time will you say EMF or terminal potential difference? You have to say terminal potential difference. बहुत simple है. Remote control के बाहर individual cell when you see, you can say EMF is there. Moment when you put the cell in remote control, at that time you can say EMF or terminal potential difference. This means in that case current is flowing or not? Yes, through the circuit current is flowing. Some current we are drawing from the cell. Here chemical energy get converted into electrical energy. Here chemical energy get converted into electrical energy means we are drawing some current from the cell. At the time we have to say closed circuit. ओपन सर्किट में ईएमएफ रहता, क्लोज्ड सर्किट में टर्मिनल पोटेंशियल डिफरेंस रहता. एग्जांपल बहुत सिंपल एग्जांपल आप याद रखो. सेल है, अभी रिमोट में नहीं डाले बोले तो पोटेंशियल डिफरेंस को क्या बोलते हैं? ईएमएफ, इलेक्ट्रोमोटिव फोर्स. व्हेन यू पुट द सेल इनसाइड ए रिमोट एट द टाइम विच सर्किट? Closed circuit means some current we are drawing from the cell. In that case we have to say terminal potential difference. Okay, the potential difference between the two electrodes of a cell when cell is in closed circuit. Let us see the definition. Terminal potential difference of a cell is defined as the potential difference between the two electrodes of a cell in a closed circuit. So what is terminal potential difference? Terminal potential difference of a cell is defined as the potential difference between the two electrodes of a cell in a closed circuit. Means here current is we are drawing some current. Closed means we are drawing some current. यहाँ पे कुछ current हम draw कर रहे हैं. इसका मतलब क्या है? Closed circuit. That difference we call terminal potential difference. And always you remember what is the expression? Terminal potential difference of a cell is V is equal to E minus IR. What is E? EMF. यहाँ पे E क्या होता? EMF होता. इसका symbol ऐसा भी लिख सकते हैं. You can write symbol like this. V is equal to E minus IR. Terminal potential difference of a cell is given by V is equal to E minus IR. What is capital I? Current. What is small r? Internal resistance. What is EMF? What is V? Terminal potential difference. What is the formula for terminal potential difference? V is equal to E minus IR. Terminal potential difference of a cell is equal to EMF minus PD across the internal resistance. Okay? EMF is E minus what is IR? Potential difference across the internal resistance of a cell. Now this means EMF is more or terminal potential difference is more. Always remember terminal potential difference is less than EMF of a cell. मैं simple way में बता रहा हूँ यहाँ पे. Right now this is a new cell which has how much potential difference? 1.5 volt. अभी हम रिमोट में नहीं डाले. अभी कितना है इसमें पोटेंशियल डिफरेंस? 1.5 वोल्ट. इसको EMF बोलो. Moment and I put this cell in a remote control at that time, will you observe potential difference is 1.5, more than 1.5 or less than 1.5 or 1.5? You will observe less than 1.5. You will observe how much? Less than 1.5. Now you can say that new potential difference is terminal potential difference. ओपन है, ओपन सर्किट में 1.5 वोल्ट है. क्लोज्ड सर्किट में मोर देन 1.5 रहते हैं, लेस देन 1.5 रहते हैं. डेफिनेटली इट विल बी लेस देन 1.5. Why? Because some energy we have to consume, some energy spent in overcoming the internal resistance. यहाँ पे कुछ काम होता to overcome the internal resistance. ये सेल में प्रॉपर्टी है, इसमें दो प्रॉपर्टी है, एक EMF है, एक इंटरनल रेजिस्टेंस है. इसके अंदर ही EMF भी है, इंटरनल रेजिस्टेंस भी है. That's why when you put in a remote control, you will not get 1.5 volt, you will get slightly less than 1.5 volt when it is new. Why you are getting less value? Before you said EMF, second time you said terminal potential difference. बाहर रहे जब EMF होता, सर्किट में कनेक्ट करे जब क्या होता? Terminal potential difference. So EMF is more, terminal potential difference is less. Why always the terminal potential difference is less than EMF of a cell? Important question. Why terminal potential difference is always less than EMF of a cell? Why? Because some energy is spent, some amount of work is done in overcoming the internal resistance of a cell. बाहर तो वर्क करना ही है, इंटरनल करंट फ्लो होने के लिए इनके अंदर या पोजीशन रहता, सेल के अंदर या पोजीशन रहता, उसको हम ओवरटेक करना है, उसको हम ओवरकम करना है. उसके लिए हम कुछ एनर्जी, कुछ वर्क हम खर्च करना पड़ता, वहां पे स्पेंड करना पड़ता है. दैट्स वाई खर्च करने से पहले क्या था? EMF था. खर्च करने के बाद क्या हुआ? टर्मिनल पोटेंशियल डिफरेंस. व्हेन यू हैव टू स्पेंड दिस एनर्जी व्हेन यू कनेक्टेड सेल इन क्लोज्ड सर्किट. जब आप क्लोज्ड सर्किट में एनर्जी स्पेंड करते हैं तो टर्मिनल पोटेंशियल डिफरेंस रहता है. जब करंट ड्रॉ नहीं करते तब ओपन सर्किट रहता है, दैट इज EMF. दैट्स व्हाई टर्मिनल potential difference is always less than EMF of a cell. That's why terminal potential difference is always less than EMF of a cell, because some amount of energy is spent, some amount of work is done in overcoming the internal resistance of a cell. That's why terminal potential difference is always less than EMF of a cell. Next important point, EMF of a cell is a constant for a given cell. इसका EMF of cell constant है, लेकिन इसका terminal potential difference same नहीं है. EMF for a given cell is constant, whereas terminal potential difference for a given cell is not constant. It varies with external reasons. You understood? Main important यहाँ पे आप identify करो. For a given cell, EMF is constant. Terminal potential difference is not constant. It varies. It changes with external reasons. EMF of a cell is constant for a given cell. EMF of a cell is constant for a given cell, whereas the terminal potential difference of a cell varies with external resistance R in the circuit. What is the symbol for external resistance? R in the circuit. तो यहाँ पे दो बातें याद रखो. For a given cell, EMF is constant, terminal potential difference is not constant. You understood? For a given cell, terminal potential difference is not constant, EMF is constant. For a given cell, terminal potential difference varies with external resistance capital R. जैसे external resistance वेरी कर रहे हैं वैसा terminal potential difference चेंज होता है, लेकिन EMF क्या रहता है? Constant रहता है. This is the difference between EMF and terminal potential difference. So once again I will say very simple. Potential difference between positive electrode and negative electrode when cell is in open circuit means we are not drawing any current from that, then we can say EMF. EMF भी potential difference है. कब? EMF is also potential difference between positive electrode and negative electrode of a cell when cell is in open circuit, when we are not drawing any current from it. ये हुआ EMF. When we have to say terminal potential difference, terminal potential difference is also a potential difference between positive electrode and negative electrode when cell is in closed circuit. When cell is in closed circuit, what is the meaning of closed circuit? Some current we are drawing from the cell. ये सेल से हम इस्तेमाल कर ले रहे हैं, ये सेल को हम इस्तेमाल कर रहे हैं. अगर यूज नहीं करे वो EMF होता, अगर वो सेल को यूज करे बोले तो टर्मिनल पोटेंशियल डिफरेंस होता. दिस इज द डिफरेंस. ओके. EMF of a cell is defined as potential difference between positive electrode and negative electrode when cell is in open circuit, whereas the terminal potential difference is also a potential difference between positive electrode and negative electrode when cell is in a closed circuit, means we are drawing some current from it. Okay, fine. This thing you have to remember. Now, one important point. We know that V is equal to E minus IR. This expression we written here. We know that V is equal to E minus IR. ये एक्सप्रेशन यहाँ पे हम लिखे V is equal to E minus IR. Now my aim is to obtain expression for R. Yes, how? Therefore IR is equal to E minus V. Yes, any doubt? Now you see R is equal to E minus V divided by I. Since Ohm's law, I is equal to V by R, therefore R is equal to E minus V divided by what is I? V by R. Now rearranging the terms, R is equal to E minus V divided by V into R. This thing we are getting. This is the expression for internal resistance of a given cell. This is the expression for internal resistance of a given cell, which is measured in ohm. That is R is equal to E minus V divided by V into R. What is capital R? External resistance. Capital R यहाँ पे क्या होता है? External resistance. ये EMF है, ये terminal potential difference है, ये internal resistance है. What is smaller? Internal resistance. What is E? EMF of a cell. What is V? Potential, terminal potential difference. What is capital R? External resistance. How they are related? They are related like this. Very simple. We started with the basic expression for terminal potential difference. Expression क्या है terminal potential difference का? V is equal to E minus IR. This minus IR comes left side plus IR. E minus V. R is equal to E minus V divided by I. Our Ohm's law says I is equal to V by R. Substitute the value. Now E minus V divided by V into R. This is the expression for internal resistance of a cell. This is the expression for internal resistance of a cell. You have to remember. This is the expression for internal resistance of a cell. Okay, fine. Yes, you have to remember. You have to remember all these things. Terminal potential difference और सब जो है याद रखो. Okay, fine. You see all the things you have to remember carefully. तो EMF फॉर ए गिवन सेल क्या रहता है? कांस्टेंट रहता है. टर्मिनल पोटेंशियल डिफरेंस ऑफ ए सेल वेरीज विद एक्सटर्नल रेजिस्टेंस. सेल सेम रहे तो भी आर चेंज हुए तो टर्मिनल पोटेंशियल डिफरेंस चेंज होता है, बट EMF सेम रहता है. आर यू फॉलोइंग माय पॉइंट? ऑलवेज यू हैव टू रिमेंबर फॉर ए गिवन सेल, EMF is constant whatever may be the external resistance capital R increase होने दो, decrease होने दो. For a given cell EMF is same, whereas terminal potential difference changes with external resistance capital R. This point you have to remember. See, EMF is also measured in volt. Terminal potential difference is also measured in volt. Potential difference is also measured in volt. External resistance is also measured in ohm. Internal resistance is also measured in ohm, because these are the opposition for the flow of current. Only terms are different, but the units are same. The SI units of external resistance, the SI unit of internal resistance is ohm. The SI units of EMF, the SI units of terminal potential difference is volt. Volt means joule per coulomb. Okay, thank you. You see all the things carefully. If you have any doubt, you WhatsApp me. But you people are not seeing the videos daily. अब videos update नहीं है, day to day नहीं देख रहे. After 4-5 days you will see it. So day to day देखो. आप doubts जो रहे तो WhatsApp करो. Okay, thank you.